Hey everyone, and welcome back. So this is going to be the first of a new series of mine where I'm going to be showing you vintage 1970s and 80s Star Wars figures, and I'm going to compare them with the recent ones. And I think you'll find this very interesting. And I'm really looking forward to some of the ones that are upcoming. But this is the first experimental one. Now, what you're looking at here is a vintage 1977 C-3PO. Okay, this was mine when I was a kid, and as you can see, a lot of the gold has worn off. But that actually is kind of cool because it looks like how C-3PO often looked in the movies. When he was just getting kind of tarnished. The screw that holds it together is very rusted, reminding you that this figure is over 30 years old. It says 1977 right here in Hong Kong. I don't know if you can read that. Articulation wise, he has a swivel head, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. That was the standard for the Kenner action figures. Although the mold, he looks pretty darn good. I mean, this is a pretty good C-3PO. And, all things considered, you could still put him with your other figures, and he would look nicely. Now, let's move up a few years. Power of the Force C-3PO, right here. An improvement, maybe in some ways, and maybe it's also gone down a little bit. It has that crazy Power of the Force body a little bit, where it was even C-3PO got a little bit steroided out, if you can believe that. He has like kind of big thighs and big arms and stuff. It's kind of funny looking. But anyway, obviously this is much newer and looks a lot better. So and he has a swivel head, swivel shoulders. He does have a swivel waist, and he has the nice little wire effect right here, which made him a little bit better. And he has swivel hips, but not much else going on articulation-wise. So we got that C-3PO. Next, this nice C-3PO in between Power of the Force and now, he did come with the Escape Shuttle. Let me zoom out so you can see that better. This was just great because it actually fits R2 and C-3PO, and it's just a faithful replica of the escape pod, and you could put it, display it. You can move the little thrusters. I mean, this was just a nice little piece, and it came with this C-3PO. And what I like about this one is this was the first C-3PO that I know of that had hands that could hold things, and as you see, the last ones, the hands were just kind of fused closed. So he also had the silver leg, and if you watch Star Wars, you know that C-3PO had a silver leg. So, an improvement, he's made out of softer plastic, so he has tighter joints, swivel head, swivel shoulders, no swivel waist, and he has swivel hips. Okay, now, there's that C-3PO. Let's look at another one. This is the Vintage Collection C-3PO, and he is considerably shorter than the other ones. He has much better articulation for a change. And he also has removable parts, such as a removable face. And he has this removable chest, and he has other parts that remove. And he has great articulation. Swivel neck, swivel ball jointed elbows, ball jointed shoulders, swivel hips. There's another part that comes off right here, and he has ball jointed knees, and I think then he has ball joints and ankles. Which, so articulation wise, I mean, he was really good. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one. One more C-3PO. Hold on a second. Okay, there's this C-3PO. He came out after the Phantom Menace. Here's all of his parts. He's the naked C-3PO. If you put his parts on, he looks pretty rough, kind of chunky, but you get the idea. It was kind of neat. It didn't quite look as cool as it could have, but it did come with a neat little box for his parts. So there's that C-3PO too. Okay. Now, I recently bought this one. And I was excited because it's a shiny C-3PO with articulated knees. And he has the Ewok chair. It's actually a repack of this figure, which I'm keeping carded. Saga Legends. So, what I'm going to do now is review this figure. So, let's move these guys out of the way. And let's check out this C-3PO. Alright. And, of course, here's the packaging. Okay. Didn't want you to miss that. Sorry, I'm kind of moving fast here. Game card. Got the stands. Here's the dice. We got another bag of weapons. Alright, let's pull the little chair parts out. And let's get C-3PO out here too. Okay, I'm excited already. This is the C-3PO I've always been waiting for right here. I wanted a C-3PO that was articulated and a C-3PO that could sit in a chair like normal. And I think I have one. And he's shiny and he looks faithful to the movie. I mean, I am already happy. Okay, let's take a look at the C-3PO. Let's start with articulation. Oh, wow. We have a ball-jointed neck, finally. We have swivel shoulders. Unfortunately, we've gone back to the old 1970s hands that can't hold anything. No swivel on the elbows, which kind of is worse than the C-3PO I just showed you. Ball-jointed waist. Oh, that looks so good, though. I'm thinking that's swivel. Yeah, that's just swivel hips, it looks like. No. The ball hinged. Great. Swivel knees. He can sit. That's one thing. Like if you have the Millennium Falcon or something, you want him to sit. They're actually ball jointed knees. Or are they? Looks like it. And I don't see any articulation in the ankles. But this is a good C-3PO. I mean, really good. This is just something that you can pair up with your R2-D2 and it looks great. So, for that, I'm really happy. He has the wires here and they look great. He has a chair to sit in for the Ewok scene. The chair assembly it looks like it's pretty easy. You get the idea. He has a bag of weapons. It looks almost identical to the weapons I showed you when I reviewed my last Grievous, so I'm just going to not show them to you. And so there you have it. We have gone over all of these C-3POs. And this one's falling apart. And we've given you a little history. So, a lot of C-3POs, a lot of action figure changes, a lot of improvements, and it's been pretty fun. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm going to continue to make these throwback reviews where I show you old 1970s and 80s action figures and their modern counterparts. So if you're interested in this, please tune in and subscribe and leave comments and keep coming back. I'll make more. Bye.